Counselor. He's just itching to talk. Hi, Counselor. You're welcome.
Precious, how are you?
I'm great. I'm okay. Ghana month. Which tribe is this?
Actually, I'm celebrating the Independence Day of Ghana. Not actually.
Oh, okay. So it's not like you're not in a certain region.
I don't know which region I'm in, but I know that I've done a combination of the northern part.
Yeah.
I'm getting small of the Ewes.
Yes. Ewe where? Where is the Ewe one?
Actually, the smock I'm wearing is not the northern smock.
Oh, okay, great.
This is the Ewe type.
This is the Ewe type. Nice.
So I'm doing that small one. And I've done small of the Ghana people.
Oh, okay.
And I've done the fancies, that's the shoe.
That's the shoe. All right, so Counselor is an embodiment of Ghana.
Independence Month in Ghana, the most illustrious one. And thank all of you who support the way we look. Thank you very much as you're watching me right now. Congratulations, you've done well. Mamadi, good morning wherever you are. And thanks to all of you who support the brand standing. Happy Independence Anniversary to the rest of you. And those of you who have not gotten trouble yet, I know there's trouble in town and your own might come anytime. But get ready for trouble and be happy for trouble. It's good to trend. And, you've not. I've not even seen you trending before. Why?
Shall I do something less trendy?
Are you? No, not with me. You want to trend?
Yes, I want to trend.
Okay.
Yeah,
you
it's
want to trend?
Yeah, but trendy. Yeah, man.
No, you want to trend?
Yeah, man.
Then you don't have a problem. Just leave TV Africa and go to Unia.
Hey, this matter.
They will welcome you and you will trend.
And I'll trend. You see that?
Everybody will discuss you because Captain Smart will come and welcome you. PSC Star will come and play
Hey.
You come because right now the trending person in Ghana is Nana McBrown.
All right.
He entered into the general media general family. And the pageantry of the welcome alone,
I know,
tells you that she's going to maybe a better place than where she was. Or she's being welcomed to be told that, don't worry,
we got you.
We got your back. And actually, this particular one, the interview of McBrown, she prayed before this breakthrough came. And when people have breakthroughs from God, there's a way they react to it. So it's okay. So if you want to trend, that is another one way you can trend. But one of the things I want to encourage everybody is that, I don't know about you, but do you think before you talk or you talk whilst you're thinking? Which one do you do most often? I
think before I talk. But also determines, it depends on what situation is it.
Right, so,
sometimes something
I want
just
everybody
hit
to learn
you.
that. Is this which one do you think works for you? Thinking before talking or talking whilst you are thinking?
Or thinking after talking. Some people do that.
If you think after talking, there is no need for you to think.
But people do that.
No, if you think after talking, there's no need for you to even think at all.
But my point is, people do that. It doesn't mean that
anybody
it's not
who
wrong.
goes back to think, I felt I insulted you, so I came to apologize, deserves a slap.
Oh, okay.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I get it. I get it.
It's just two. Do you think before you talk? Or you think whilst you are talking?
Okay. Well, so take it to your consider.
In all these things we are talking about, McBrown's interview, whatever she's doing around, sitting everywhere, and everybody holding her in high esteem. Some are saying what they want to say. Abner Moe said her thing, and they said what she said was wrong. What Abner Moe said, I don't know what is wrong with it to do. But the media's reportage could make McBrown feel that what Abner said you came in a wrong mood, a raw state, with no formal education, as it were, like from School of Journalism or whatever. And today you have been branded that somebody else needs you to use you. They shouldn't forget that we made you. For example, as you're sitting here, this is not your first TV appearance, is that it? Have you hosted any program anywhere before?
Yeah.
As big as TV Africa?
Yeah, man.
Which station?
Please, you don't want. I asked the question.
Now she can't even tell you the former station. You see their problem?
Let's continue, Counselor. Gloria Sappho reveals that she wants somebody that looks like David Beckham.
Coming from, then your welcome will come in a certain style. So I just asked her, which place was your former station? because it was not a TV station, but it was Facebook that they were behaving as if they were.
That's not true.
See,
It's not true.
I'm telling you where she
It's
was.
not true.
No,
because
I'm telling you
counselor
what she
don't
was.
know me. Now let's not get personal.
when she doesn't-
Gloria
let's not
Sappho
get-
says that.
Let's not get personal.
Gloria
She's sitting
Sappho
there,
says that
a
she's
personal
attracted
person.
to a man
So
that looks like
be
David
very
Beckham.
careful that you think before you talk, or you talk whilst you are thinking. Because when you think after talking, it's likely that you will end up with a talk back telling you it's okay, keep your cool, relax, we are on TV. You see something?
Gloria Sappho says that she's attracted to a man that looks like David Beckham.
Do you know Gloria Sappho?
Yeah, she's an actress.
No, do you know her? Have you seen her before?
I mean, she's an actress. She's on TV. So
But you've not seen her before.
I think I
You've not interviewed her
saw her once. No, I've never interviewed her.
But you met her to take a picture with her.
No, honey.
You've not seen her.
I've seen her before, but I've not like met her. Oh, there she is. But she's on TV. Everybody knows her.
Yeah. Someone is always here.
Probably by the time she came, I wasn't here, ain't you know?
She's always been here.
Yeah, so she's the one on TV. Everybody knows Gloria Sappho is in.
No, she's been here. And Gloria Sappho has a history of marriage. Gloria Sappho was the lady that at Ghana Movie Awards. Fred Newman, I greet you. Keep on your quietness with John Dumelo. Okay. So Gloria Sappho was the lady that they proposed to at Ghana Movie Awards. The guy announced everything. 7 months down the line, the guy just left her like that. So she's somebody who is bleeding and looking for the opportunity to marry. And any woman, including yourself, who desires to marry, remember that your purpose on earth is to marry. And what you bring on board is sexual intercourse. After that, nothing more, nothing less. So if she has a dream of a particular type of man, I'm happy she didn't say I want the guy prince himself, but somebody like that. It means that obetina check.
Opa said, "Mema no more Ghana no being to set David Beckham and
no. Or she said David Beckham type awali.
Aye.
Why back analysis and research on David Beckham?
Oh, maybe I know kind of the physique and I say. Everybody, look, you said that what the girls bring on the table is literally sex, right? So we get to pick and choose who have access to this. So just give her the chance to choose who she wants to choose.
No, women don't choose what they want to sleep with. They choose what is coming into their power. So listen to this one very carefully. I'm
listening.
You want David Beckham, and I'm saying that this type, are you going to get it in Ghana?
Counselor, you remember the time that we spoke about, there's this woman, this Kumawood woman, I've forgotten her name, Auntie B,
who is for
she said that she wanted, exactly, and you sat here, now. Counselor, you sat here and said that she should rather look for somebody that looks like a Samoan and look out for that person in Ghana and not look for a Samoan because Obeche. Gloria wants somebody who looks like Beckham. Also, say Obeche.
So what do you want to tell her?
Who?
I bet what you just said, you want to advise her, so go ahead.
No, I'm not advising. I'm just telling you your stance on this. That what?
She's looking for a David Beckham. And you said, what did that chance be?
No, you said that she wanted... Yo, Mate. What's it? Mate. Anyway, Michi says that... Michi.
Gloria Nufu no beko, ano no beko, etu no beko. Say nyama we kwa afi de dey na no betudwa.
Any counselor to ne phone tem to what to ne phone o ka say dem obeche.
Mo so mo ka obi na guest ibrei. Ma wale ya chinchini bi start the pay bia na makoje abafie.
Na aso wa Mr. Don't worry. So worry. Don't worry.
Yeah, can Gloria small be come.
Mr. Don't worry ya na.
O ka so po bi ti say me awale, na ka me awale no. But if you can, Gloria, where you are going, you have a taste, but you will delay.
And to say,
why did you think about desperate areas so that we can force the son to come and add you to the mind?
Anyway.
David, was it a dream or something?
Well, she's not the only one in that soup. Michi also says that she wants somebody who can take care of her. Oh, she's so pretty. She wants somebody, I don't know her. She's on TV. Never.
We have to do a talk for you because we have to meet them.
Oh, really? I see. Do they know me? Well, the thing is... Yeah.
Hey, next week, bring press video. We're going to analyze prep. Let's see. Because this training thing you did must come as a review next week.
You see, that's a man. All right, so she says that what she wants somebody who is rich, you know, enough to take care of her. On pay the madina, we bring your coins on the table and all these things.
This is not exam for Michi.
Is a what?
This is a default.
Is it?
Yes.
Tell us about it.
Because Michi has not married before. You know that?
But I know
Michi has not married before. You know that? You don't know that one?
Oh, you are saying it.
No, so you don't know?
I don't know. Yes, boo. I don't know. Yes, darling.
You are in this country?
Yes, I'm here.
Your Excellency, none of the damn people do I greet you wherever you are. This is one of your products. And this is why people like this will not support your government, because they don't know anything. But we all know what you have done that because of this.
Look, when somebody gets married, why should I go and be dying to know it? Look, she says she has a baby, and she wants a man who is rich enough to take care of her.
Shatta Michi has never married before. But the default in her system right now is that Shatta Michi was able to have an opportunity to have a child with one of Ghana's illustrious sons, one of the best, strongest musicians in the whole wide world. Unfortunately, he's a Ghan.
Oh.
Shatta Wale.
Why is it unfortunate? Why is it unfortunate?
But in this country we are, if you are a Ghan musician, do they value you like the Ashanti musician?
Oh, sir. So you agree to what the other guy said? I've forgotten his name. He said that discrimination, tribalism. No, not Aigbe.
Or the finance minister's son.
No. What is it? Jupiter. Yeah.
Jupiter the Ghan person. He's a Ghan, so when he says the same thing.
But do you agree?
Where's Gasmila?
Do you agree
that
there's tribalism?
But what did I just tell you right now? It's not agreement.
So
I'm telling you.
Okay, so it's a fact.
They can't say what I'm saying. They are boys, so don't bring what I'm telling you, that for you to be a Ghan musician in Ghana here, especially here, you are not valued.
So what
so Shatta Wale is the only Ghan musician who has face.
Okay.
I mean, when Shatta Wale is on the screen talking, people can say whatever they want to say. When the other people who are the Ashanti Federation singers, do you see anybody attacking them, talking to them? How many platforms do you see people trying to recommend Shatta Wale? Hey, Shatta Wale is there. He's going to cause a lot of noise. He will bring a lot of people to come and do this thing. Every day, Shatta Wale is about. And Shatta Michi was fortunate to have a child with Shatta Wale.
Is it fortunate? I don't know.
But do you know that Shatta Michi? What is her name? She was in those times that she was not even married to Shatta and had a child with Shatta and mistakenly, shamefully lived with Shatta in the same house and was driving Shatta Wale's car. When she drives in town, people see the number plate, they rush only to find her home. Michi. Because the number plate is calling Wale. So I'm saying that the standard of just the childbirth has positioned Michi in a place that not anything at all can carry this thing home.
Okay, so
if she's requesting for a category, it is a default in her system. Where does Shatta Wale live? How many cars does Shatta Wale have?
So I try and say she should go back to Shatta and just go and marry the guy and that's it.
For what?
Oh, so what are you advising here?
She has wasted her time.
So right now, what's your advice for her?
How many months now? How many years now? You have left Shatta Wale a long time and nobody wants to marry you. You are not telling her what you want. For a long time, why didn't you say it? Amici.
But now that she's saying it, what do you have to say about it? One said, watch it. But she's saying it now. She wants it now. So what's your advice?
Shatta Wale, time Amici Jano, none in network no form. She said, I'm going to increase it. Oh,
no, my point is, Adena can what should she do?
And she's not putting her request down.
And as she's putting it down now, what should we do about it?
Shatta Wale must consider the request.
And that's all you're trying to say. So this one that you're going all
No, but we want to that Shatta Wale will marry with you.
Oh, okay.
You know why?
Why?
Because there was a seamstress who came when Michi left. Do you know her?
What? In the seamstress that's better than Michi?
No, did you see
I don't know her.
You see, You see, you are very far. This is why you don't see the things that people are doing.
That's why the Ghana people would not agree that the people should go, because I will find out about them.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? So Michi's request is not a bad one. But Michi, this request you have put in place, because of where you are coming from, I think you should start thinking of looking for, if really in Ghana, then you have to be a second wife. But if out of Ghana, you can get one of these boys who also have some, because you see, when you have a child who you want to get married, there are a lot of things you have to consider. Because if you are a B1, B2, B3, B4, whatever it is, it's likely that you can get someone who doesn't have any child. But it's look, you can get somebody, a guy like that who doesn't have any child, like Tracy Wachi. You know Tracy Wachi too?
Yes, I do. She got pregnant. She had a baby. You even said that president should have put it in the Sona the last time.
She got married.
I know.
No, where you started from.
Okay, she got married, got pregnant, and has a baby. The president should put it in the Sona. He didn't do that.
She got pregnant.
She got married and got pregnant.
So
okay.
that if you are here,
okay.
will hear, and then the rest will know that she has lifted the bar and has left them under the place.
But she also had a baby before getting married.
No, that's what I'm saying. That when you say she got pregnant, it means that you wanted to continue in the same game. You understand?
Oh, sir.
But if Schwarzenegger got married, divorced, and then came to flash her face with another marriage, it didn't work because Tracy is gone. Tracy got married. The guy he got married was a stranger. We didn't know him. And then they are dead. The guy, I've not heard him talking before. Every time I see him posting and taking him.
Sounds like so dramatic, my God.
Trying to be anticipate. But who did you cry? She video sitting in me bon pa so e bema ni dia banji ni tu wanyem Tracy di now enti se Tracy e wo nkwala mienu ni mema foforo mienu na ene bema dia betena ho de na pesa be wo ba akwa ka ho still Tracy wo market enti Shatamichi ene ni dia so ho but this no dia to one so you careful I said this way one shot Shatawale asafa
Mate. Now, Kwame Eugene or say, if you want to hang around me or have me, you need to have a tough skin.
You know, Kwame Eugene is a child. No, he's a child. And
wait, her age, intellect.
I'm the one talking, so he's a child. And
me say be a child that sometimes Oya say age onyi ana say be anadwin.
One of the can say. You said that you be doing I said the age need the wenya. Only how to maintain it so that he said it.
Okay.
Me to see an chill.
Until Pacha say age wise and then adrenaline age.
And the car na and kwala no so tie o mante. Who say yes say o share Jimmy for me no mo to Jimmy for no mienu a e tie say Jimmy for no mo to ama wan Jimmy ni ben na esa on tie sa rap na da I was sack on the line be back me that tie
oh Lord.
What's your issue?
I don't have an issue. I'm just laughing. Freedom of laugh.
Okay, freedom of laugh. I say anybody who doesn't mention another's name morning and evening, you will die. When you wake up in the morning, so that's where I sit. I appreciate Nanado, and right now we have to clap for the greater Accra regional minister. The man is a very respectful man. That you meet a short president and you can bow down for him to give you. You people who don't respect anything. Your husband is short and then
anyway, back to you,
so yes,
Eugene.
This was just by the what the man did. He needs a recommendation. Order of the voter is good. It's order of the voter. One person you didn't give that has shocked me. Is well, I'm sitting here. You didn't give me anything. Kufuor came. You didn't give me. You another to you that you didn't give me. Your Excellency, they didn't give me my name.
Councillor, we have just a few minutes to let's deal with it.
This is mine. I'm saying my own because they have to hear it.
Sir.
Who knows Nanado doesn't watch this one? He watches.
Great.
He watches the watchman.
Hey, I said this song.
So here is very careful. So Kwame Eugene's statement is a child. Or you have a fra.
Nti yenfa na say yenfa my ejuma.
Na na small kan you know. One kind of work crime. Now so son say Kwame Eugene's statement was that oba person in the tina that actually he had top skin.
Yeah.
Eso ya kwala.
Does it mean that the statement is wrong? Because he came back to explain, say, the entire cast and say, you know, if you're going to live with him, he's a celebrity, he's in the media space. People will criticize, people will talk against him. And naturally, if you're in love with somebody or you sempa, he's just cautioning the people around him.
So all that Kwame Eugene was reacting to the girlfriend, the sex mate who came to talk. And I'm saying, Ankwala, because if you are going out with Kwame Eugene, this small boy, because I hear Kwame Eugene is getting married, I'll be very disappointed.
Say on Drew time I was so married.
It's marriage business. Nobody has a format for you.
That's true.
But don't come and destroy your life. All of you come out and come and smile. It's so well, finger off my husband who just smile, So if you are there, and you want to come in, Kwame Eugene, you are not coming. He is not a grown man. Kwame Eugene akwala onye. The industry, his voice and his shine came. God just gave him that. Marriage should not be added to it. You know the young boys who got married in this country that I was saying, they didn't marry me. One guy called Kofi, one good musician, be young guy. I told him not to go. Even Kofi, I told him, Charlie, Unyanko, maybe I saw a post today, medical. I saw medical saying that he's appreciating fella. No, you have to appreciate. If you don't, you collapse. Because all of them, not me, are children.
Okay.
Our dear and my one die in preview. Who are we confused?
Oh.
No, every man is focused until you get married. Women become more focused when they are married. But every man gets defocused when you are married. Oh. A man has a better focus when he's not married. So when you are young, you are showing your hand because you don't have money to marry. But hear me. Oh, you thought it was you? Oh no, you are stuck. You have nowhere to go at the moment.
I'm married, honey.
I'm talking about a guy who said that is good. What I'm saying is true. But
hey, yeah, man. True, but we crank him, baby. Oga too. But counselor, we would have to go.
This statement,
yeah.
That he made makes sense to the children, but there was nothing sensible for a certain girl who is a sex mate in secret to Kwame Eugene to come and react and respond and bring her pictures. Because we are speaking, as we are speaking, even wives, we say don't advertise them. And that has been our pending topic.
Exactly.
Don't advertise wives. Don't use your wife's picture for a DP. Don't let everybody know this is your wife. So that what? But every wife wants to be introduced. You see their mental problem? They have this mental default. Introduce me. If you have nothing to hide, let them see I am the one. But when you know you are the one, what I told you have. You see the problem? So Kwame Eugene, his response is to pacify the girl because he's afraid the girl is going to do something, go and curse or do something. Yes, people are afraid of curses. But unfortunately for you, hear me. If you are going out with a guy who has not married you and you can come and boldly say this outside there, and I mean, among all women, you are the biggest disgrace in public because nobody knows Kwame Eugene. And Kwame Eugene came to explain that it doesn't mean that he's sleeping with 50 women. But at your age, if 50 women give themselves for you, you don't sleep with them, you are a fool. Sleep. It's your market that has come. Your market, your season will pass. Just like if your mail order is not correct, Kwame, call this number 0277. 609. You, the fan of write it for him. 609 644. Kwame Eugene, you are afraid to lose your money. And the same way, be careful because what is happening to you, the 50 girls will come to you, they will come. Out of the 50, you can't marry any of them. As a matter of a young boy, don't marry anybody in this country. Kwame Eugene.
All right. I think Kwame gets the message.
609 644. And the rest of you who are advertising yourself as girlfriends and boyfriends, it's better you buy ginger honey chips so your brain will be tamed down.
Counselor, so here ginger. The more thing. All right, so happy birthday to Nia J. Agbo again in Teshi of Lands Commission, BOD Market. This is from Enoch Chawe, CEO of Orlando Consult. This has been the entertainment and lifestyle session. You know, when Counselor shows up, it's fire for fire upon fire. We'll see you tomorrow, energized with some good news. Don't you go nowhere. It's TV Africa.
It's 9:54.
Okay.
What are you doing for 4 minutes?
I think normally they eat into the news time because of the way they have to pull the camera and things to the other side.
All right, so we'll continue. You continue with our conversation. It's unfortunate. But,
Master, please, yeah, for me. Your bookman is waiting for me.
Well, I'll allow you to move. Okay, so Pepper will leave me now. I'll finish my conversation before I leave. So let's keep watching. I have some messages from you here.
Yay! Okay, let's check that out.
Thank all of you who came to watch.
Have they put the sound down?
No.
Okay.
It's still up. All right. So we'll continue the conversation very, very soon. But almost all the things we've spoken about, almost all the things we are talking about, almost all the issues that we are working on, it is supposed to be pointing to a particular discussion that we are supposed to have. And every day is a very heavy discussion. And that is why we delay to get it done. And all these trending issues, nobody in this country has the rights and the privilege to discuss it except me. Because any other person who will discuss anything relationship in this country, unless I have told them what to say, whatever they say doesn't hold water.
Hey, sir.
As we speak, there's no counselor in this country. They are all watching what I'm saying so they can write a note and go and say what they are supposed to say. Just like somebody, a young man who is not a counselor but a business person, is a business person here, is an accountant, and he wrote something about relationship.
Yes, Victor Wellrich.
So his name is Wellrich, and it's like Dache Hene. Their names they give to you, you don't know what it is. Dache Hene, Obeye Dache, Obeye. So they give you names, think about what they are looking at your future.
Mercy, Lord.
Especially the airways. They give you names, show your future.
Hey,
show you your destiny.
Lebanon showing your future.
So Lebanon is a day, is a day born.
It's a day born.
Yes.
And you're Mr.
Do you know the meaning of Lebanon?
Lebanon is take good care of her.
Lebanon.
Yes.
Who is taking good care of her?
As the parents are taking
so
good care of her.
So they know that in future she will suffer. So they are giving her a name that when you meet her, you see the IOS. So
you take good care of her before she ever ends up suffering.
Then you are afraid that there's a curse waiting for you. You see, the IOS, they have a mind.
Before the the guy says that Eye ejuma.
I before doing ejuma.
Eye ejuma.
Eduro ni tin yesu.
Eye ejuma.
Na yebetwa kan adwan
me say eye ejuma.
Say wa wo ba no.
O patra hwe.
Lebele. Nyansa wo.
Yeah, nyansa wo.
Wa wo ba.
Anyway,
wa wo ba no ato no precious. There be just imagine. Wa wo ba. Enye ye nyaye ba. Na wa to no. Na
omutu omubadi antobam ne.
What's it?
Antobam. Ambetobam. You didn't come to meet comfort.
Yes.
Abebrese.
Yes.
Nyadwa.
Yes.
Teko. Oh Lord. Mr. Victor say.
Who say wo ba no? Where would you who have been sharing na do ni nkofo? Who need that? As you come prepared.
Into when himself wa beto na do ni nkofo a na ya to Lebanon na chese obi hia wa on so mu ye na do mu ba.
For mutena se di bed in prayer.
O de bi so mo na say me de me.
Na ma ye Lebanon say yemfa ye bibia ahwe no. Adwin fi.
It's an wife and say Lebanon to with the selling points in
na. You grow to give you a name you don't like, a name like Kolo, change it.
So the guy says that keeping passwords in marriage and shut down is a recipe for disaster.
So definitely we dive into that guy's conversation. When you keep your password from your husband
and your wife, marriage. And you keep changing it. I said, they may who password until 1 week after no. I said, what's the summer?
1 week.
And I said 3 days. And then the next minute. And so they also send
your wife sees your password now. In front of her. Change it.
Aisha. Cassiana Aisha.
1 week.
Was it 1 week? Wadodo.
1 week.
Wadodo.
Let's see if it's coming. All right, viewers, we're back after the commercial break. So we went for commercial break. And somebody was telling us that the Ewe names are prophetic names.
Yeah, man.
You can write to us some of the names that you know. And the Ewes have now come to destroy the gas and then the Ashantis.
So they are just learning from what's good.
How do you learn blindly?
No, I mean, because those days they used to give some very weird
if you are not afraid, if you are not afraid,
I'm not afraid. Just
no, if you are not afraid, mention one.
What?
Mention one.
Teteko. Code, I don't even know.
Teteteko is a family name.
No, see,
Atwe is a family name.
Atwe.
Atwe is not Atwe. Atwe is a family name.
Who say Atwe is not what?
It's not Atwe. You boy think it's Atwe. You see? Atwe is a family name.
Kazola Lotus. Okay, so Victor.
So if you tell us that the Ewe names are prophetic names.
They are prophetic. It tells you, say, ubeye, ubedi, and that's unye. So if they call you fortune, actually, so one namadi,
that is why most of you are poor.
Most of which people, the Ghanaians.
Ewes.
Oh no, that's not.
So true. How many rich people do you see in our world are Ewes?
Oh, Ewes don't disclose their, all of that.
Thing. That is my problem with the Ewes.
Why? They are secretive, Anna.
Is rich. Professor Ekumeji Elekwaji Dedemuko.
What is Dedemuko?
It's a prophetic name. So a professor with such name, Professor Eleji Dedemuko, has been a professor with the University of Lustri, University of Mulstis, University of Kenya, University of this, and finally became a visiting lecturer, University of Cape Coast, and was a lecturer, University of Ghana, and finally he did his thesis in Oxford University, and as we are speaking to you right now, he's retired back to Ghana in a family house. And if the man's credential is known the day they are dead, and you go like, what? All this? So why did they give you a name? Precious. They give you a name, Fortune. Because I tell people, they don't want to advertise their way. So in Ghana here, how the first 5 rich people they mention, do you hear a person inside? Ex-president, late President Jerry John Rawlings, when we were putting the list, he was 4. And he didn't look like an Ewe because he was writing Rawlings. It's not Ekpology. Jerry Ekpology. You don't hear anything like that. Jerry John Rawlings. And when he comes, he's a gentleman. I even believe that is why First Lady Nana Kunoda agreed that way, because the look alone defeated the purpose of being an Ewe. Ewes are fair color, they are okay, but I'm saying that if you say Ewes are prophetic name, most of the prophetic name makes them poor, even though they are rich and hidden. Tell me how many Ewes who have made a name when they are calling despite. I compare who again do they mention? Mention any name. Is the Ashantis that are making noise? Even the as for the dance.
What did you say? What did you say? He said the Ashantis are what? Making noise. That's what he said. It's the Ashantis that are making noise.
Yeah, because they have it. Look, if you don't know what begat what. So if you are rich and you are quiet, you don't meet any rich man to do business with you. It's a network.
Great.
So Ewes, you're having prophetic name. Your names are great. And they've given you prophetic words. And you are all working as Ewes like that. And at the end of the day, you end up marrying roof rat. You have somebody who has a very precious name, a nice name. And then they give her up to a certain man to marry. You meet the husband and say, now, I don't know about it.
Oh, Mechi.
That your husband say, yes, sir, hello. And anytime you are a man, people meet you and say, wow, sir, your wife is so beautiful. Don't be happy. They are insulting you.
That you are ugly.
They are asking, how can somebody like you? Not me, I face it. People who know my wife, they meet my wife and they go like, hey, how come? And they think they are complimenting my wife. They are embarrassing me, but I'm happy. There's something like this can carry such a precious thing they're waiting for.
Can something good come out of that?
Yes, something good has come out because they are family members. You know, the family of my wife, you people, you don't see me. But they see me, that's why they gave me my wife. The first day Dr. William met my wife, he went back and said, madam. Hey, my neighbor, why? Why are you beautiful like that? And what did this man told you before?
Oh my God.
You understand?
Yeah.
The same way, if Dr. Joyce, Dr. Joyce, the first day she met my wife, she said, hey, where? Where are 4th month?
Oh.
So every time I see they are giving me a compliment for choosing a beautiful wife, but they are insulting me. And I'm telling you today that if you have a beautiful wife, but if your wife is ugly, People don't ask you, is that your wife? What in the name?
I think that's true. That's true.
So anytime your wife is not beautiful, people say that to you straight ahead.
So how do they talk to you when there's a reserved table? Let's say you go to a restaurant.
Yes.
Then your wife is not beautiful. Then you come there and you have a reserved table. It's a reception of anything.
Oh no! For the mannerism of a waitress, they are supposed to give a balanced service. So when you come to a restaurant and your wife is not beautiful, it's very complicated. They talk about it in the kitchen. Hey,
Papa, they hearing
wouldn't be a restaurant. The view, councillor, councillor, look at you. Wait till Africa now. Or councillor to so be an admin if you. Why? Oh, Saba Pan, Beshan, Jimmy or the credit question. Oh, I have not the credit.
Some expensive insult.
Wait. Oh, Saba, wait. Hey, Papa, we want me to Saba. Open one step. Question on one.
And the year.
I am to say on the year. If you say, hey, you know what time? You go for one in charity. You can't any more time, but you know time.
Counselor.
Now, get no cassa, you know what time? Show with 2 boom. Get it? No, I can't. Mimpo. No. You see how they gossip?
Yeah.
Mimpo.
You want to say no?
A son said, or cancer, and who are not obi our kitchen, back kitchen. On your way trial.
No, I bet you.
Chef, no. This all be far there or restaurant.
Oh, my
God. Say no what I am now.
Because I have 4 minutes to go.
You heard Precious say she has 4 minutes to leave her. She can go. Or what do you say? Right, Precious, go. She wants to say like go, Precious. Actually, sack her before she resigns.
I'm resigning.
No, if you don't sack people and they resign, they will make a lot of blunder against you. Precious,
and they'll do welcome party.
I didn't say that. You see, Precious, I've said what I didn't say.
It's in your mind.
You see, I didn't say that.
It's in your mind, Joe.
I'll bring you I'm changing my
Counselor can do without me.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time on my show, I have just 15 minutes left and I want to change my room. Don't think she's leaving. I'm just changing her.
No, I am leaving. I'm done with y'all.
Well,
it's over.
At least I have taken the little power to some. So, viewers, I just start one hour. And I'm going to beg
another hour to come.
This one is a beg. You say she will come. It's not my fault. Because it is.
Come and let Counselor take care of you.
Have I sent you?
I've sent myself.
Have I sent you?
Thank you, Isaiah. God bless you. This is how you go to heaven.
So listen, if your name you grow and you are an Ewe and they give you a name, add an English name to you, but you don't take good English name. Every name you hear in the English language, and they ask you, like, for example, you hear somebody is called Precious. You can't have an Ashanti called Precious. No. Ashanti near for Precious. For what? No. Or a Gan. If you hear a Gan called Precious, no. Don't make that mistake. Those things doesn't happen. So names have impact on people. But I'm saying that the nets of the rich people in our world, especially in Ghana, we have few Ewes. You can disagree, but if you have any Ewe who is rich, no, Ewes have properties, but they are quiet and they are hiding. Why? Because they are melancholies. They're melancholies, you understand? They're melancholies, that's where they are. So I'm continuing my conversation. So we've sent with the delegation to go and plead with Lebanon to come and sack Precious. So ladies and gentlemen, politely, we are pleading with Precious to leave our set. And we are begging. We are not pleading with Lebanon. We are only begging. There's no between pleading and begging. But as I go ahead, I made a statement earlier that do we think before we talk? And if Lebanon agrees to come and do the show, we'll ask her. If she doesn't agree, I'll find a honey and try, baby. 15 minutes left. We'll keep long because I have somewhere to go and do. The reason why Prepra is going, so please go, please. The reason why she's going is that she wants to go and wee-wee. And if we don't allow her to go, she'll wee-wee on set. But who is listening to your mic is off now? So Precious has to leave the set because the top she's wearing was rented, and if she doesn't take it on time, if she doesn't take it back on time, we are on set and the people will come for the address because they see us. We are finished on TV Africa. Now somewhere we on far tardia name back and they see I Casano. The future of the media landscape is going to be very, very bad for us. Why? Because there are a lot of issues that are happening in our media landscape that we are not managing it too well. This discussion we have started, we are going to continue with Lebanon about advertising your spouse and making it better. Does it give you the opportunity to become what you are supposed to be? Thank you very much for the honor. And it's unfortunate that Lebanon, she just left the set. Actually, today she took part of my time and I didn't tell you people, but I have to tell you now. She had an opportunity of interviewing the road minister, the spokesperson for the road. And they were telling us the price of asphalt. And they also told us a lot and whatever it is. Olebene can pass in front of the camera because of her back. People's back gives you clearance to show them. You understand what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Oto door swaya de chre. What do I say? Oto a flatter. Men far camera ni. What do I say? Crash. Lebene. The issue is that have you seen Precious standing and doing a video before? Next week we will force her to start. She's not hiding anything in the church. My ass is big. Yes, because she has to say that behind the scene. Because when she's going, we are looking at her back right now. You see, she's going. We are seeing. If you call this big, you're only encouraging yourself to disaster.
Counselor, how are you?
Oh, thank you for joining me. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, I told you I'm going to get Lebanon. Lebanon is not a stranger to our sex. As a matter of fact, we have a show coming up.
Yes.
Right now, it is not Lebanon who is not allowing the show to come on. It's me.
Yes.
I'm trying. I don't want to start a show and travel and come. I don't want to do a pre-recorded show too. We want to come live because one part of our show is going to be we are going to go thinking before talking or talking while thinking. But let me feed you in that one as I welcome you. Thank you very much for coming. I'm very honored to have Lebanon joining me because Prep was going to Wee and we need somebody to sit with me. So at least so media. If you don't believe, I don't care. You don't believe. I'm the one speaking. So if you don't believe, it doesn't concern me. It doesn't concern. Who are bank? I want you so plastic muda. Now look for you now. Watching. I mean, the ones you so plastic and your glass guy. They can't have a caveat. So we are back and we are just going to finish in the next 15 minutes. But I made a statement earlier that thinking before talking. And talking whilst you're thinking.
Right.
I was asking which one works for you. I mean, somebody said to me the last time that you look like a very quiet person. You don't talk.
Oh, really? I talk a lot too.
Are you a quiet person? The person is watching this. Are you a quiet person?
Naturally, I'm quite reserved. I said when necessary, I talk.
You're a reserved person.
Yes.
Okay. I'm a very quiet person.
Interesting.
You see?
Anyway, I'll believe that.
And I get sick if I sit quiet.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're a quiet person.
There are
and yet,
two things that you can observe on me that I'm not well. When I'm not well, I have erection. When I'm not well, I'm quiet.
Okay.
But the one that is very predominant in my life, if I'm not well, I have erection. So anytime you see I've erected, not because I've seen anything, it means that I'm having signs and symptoms of malaria. Formerly, I didn't know. So I thought I was becoming a bad boy. I was praying in the name of Jesus. God was very religious. Then it kept on going. So I went to the hospital. My mom took me to the hospital and they said it's one of my active nature. So it tells you that even when I'm sick, I have erection. That is why the only thing that distresses me in life is sexual intercourse.
It's sex.
So I've announced what distresses me. So when I'm stressed and you're telling me, Koda, counselor, I want Koda, Koda, so I want stress and I know. Tell me, counselor, Kodin, nada. So I just gave my personal diagnosis. And let me see my wife watching. Oh, I'm happy she's watching because this is a direct request.
I see. But counselor.
So my question was that thinking before talking, and it's a show I've started already. Or I call it a
thinking before talking.
Thinking before talking and talking whilst you're thinking. What talking whilst you are thinking and thinking before talking. And Lebanon made a statement. What do you call it?
Dela.
Precious. Dela means delay.
Dela means savior. Dela. It means savior. Very beautiful ever name.
It's called what?
Savior.
Savior of who?
Counselor.
So Dela means savior.
Yes.
So if you are called Dela and you marry a man who doesn't take care of you, is it wrong or right?
This thing.
So when they tell you that your names are prophetic and you're happy, see their names that they give to other girls, and they meet men who marry them and they practice their name.
Really?
I can say on authority.
Then my husband should be taking good care of me because that's what my name means.
And that's what you are enjoying.
Of course.
Yeah, so what you are enjoying.
So it has a very positive impact on me.
So your husband is taking good care of you because of your name.
Okay.
That's what you just told us. I mean, we didn't ask you, you just told us. So you just confirmed to us that the husband is taking good care of you. So all the beauty we are seeing is not yours, it's your husband's money.
Of course.
Yes. So you are fortunate. Is that not it?
But names like Dela, Hola, Ewenam.
Ewenam means
like he's done it for me.
Who has done what for who?
God has done it for me.
For you?
Makafui.
No. Is it God has done it for you?
For your parents.
So you see, you don't understand my conversation until you are confused. The name they gave to you is not for you.
It's for them. Okay, that's a beautiful angle you're coming from.
So savior, they gave you savior. So I ask you, who are you saving?
Okay.
If it's not you to save your marriage, that your marriage has collapsed. So you are the savior of the marriage. And you want Kawadi.
Wow.
You get it?
Yes.
So they give you the name Ehonam. Who gave the name? Why did they give the name?
Ewenam, Wayamami. So it means it's
and
not for you, but for your parents.
You are a kutia. You are a kutia. What is a kutia in English? A kutia is what? You know a kutia? Manka kotitia. Me say a kutia.
Ekutia, is it to make mockery of someone? I don't know.
Ekutia is what?
Like to make
we don't have it in the English language. We don't have ekutia in English language. Ekutia in mirror.
Yeah.
What's the meaning of ekutia? Ekutia, if you can write it and let's see. So your mother could be giving you that name because maybe there was a mockery around her. Maybe you are the only girl that just came. They needed a girl and you came. So they gave you names according to incident situation. And you grow and you are bragging with the name.
So we're not supposed to brag with our names?
No, why they call you Precious?
My first name is Grace.
Grace.
And personally, from the beginning, I didn't really understand it until my later life.
You realize that Grace?
Grace. My whole life has been a definition of my name.
So they saw your destiny that they don't give you grace. You die premature. So you see?
Yes.
Right now, we don't care. We just give names. Even to the extent that now wives are fighting with husbands because they have a name they want to give to a child.
Yeah.
That I impregnate you. You've gone through labor. And you are forcing me, let's call our son Timothy.
Now whose right is it?
It is the man's right.
Okay.
No woman has a right to name. If you are watching me and your mother changed your name because of your father, your mother is wicked, a witch, a wizard. Every demonic thing is your mother.
What impact does that have on the child when a mother... Okay.
If a man marries you from your mother's hand, the man will never see the day of light. Nothing will work for you. I challenge any man who paid any woman's bride price from the mother's side and the marriage is working. I challenge you with everything I have in this world. It will never work.
So you always need a father's blessing.
No mother can bless.
Right.
The blessing of a useless father has a weight than the richest mother.
Wow.
That your mother says, and your father impregnated me and refused to take. So I've named you after your grandfather. Jimmy.
But if she doesn't name the child, it means that probably the child will be walking around with no name.
If me, I have sex with you and I impregnate you, do you know who impregnated you?
Of course.
Who?
You.
What is my name?
Councillor George Catterton Lutra.
So if you can know that this is my name that gave you sexual intercourse,
but sometimes, Councillor, sometimes
you born picking camp. The sex was not meant for child.
What if the father is not interested in the child?
No man can tell you I'm not interested in the child. I'm not interested in the pregnancy.
Okay.
If I sleep with you, it was not meant for pregnancy.
Just for fun.
That is why you told me that the thing didn't come. Man passing, and at this time there, man, you failed the course. And the first thing I'll tell you is, let me have what? Because Kwame
Kwame Eugene.
If Kwame Eugene becomes a father today, it's disaster for him. Look at Inu Shattawale as a father. The way he's struggling in the ground. So I'm saying that, you see, don't joke with names. All of a sudden, your mother says that your father didn't take care of you, so I want to change your name. Then you are happy you are writing the same name with your mother. Do you know the implication? No, but listen to this one.
Okay.
You are the blood of your father, not the blood of your mother.
I see.
That is why we do paternity. We don't do maternity. If you want to check the higher chromosomes to be able to know the birth order of a child, if you do the mother chromosomes, because it's below 40%, sorry, I'm bringing my small science and my maturity inside the game. It's low, so it's difficult to determine. But if you want to do any comparison to have what the reason for DNA itself was not for marital status, for childbirth, whatever. It was meant for soldiers who go to war. When they die, we can identify them and give their ex gratia to their families behind and give them befitting status burial. That is why DNA was manufactured. It was not meant for us. But because of this act, because if you are living with a woman who will bring you a child, all you do is that take care of the children and grow. I mean, don't go and do a DNA. Is this American people who came to warriors who are taking anybody, they say go and do a DNA test, and all of a sudden they bring confusion to a house. Look at what happened to Gloria Sapu and Lamte. Lamte has named all the children and giving them garnet while they are not, we don't even know where they come from. So I'm saying that it's blood. Name is blood. So even the Bible you love says that whilst you were a clot of blood in your mother's womb, I knew you. I gave you a name. I gave a destiny. So it's blood. So when I impregnate you, you don't need to go and ask a name. As I'm sitting now, the number of children I've had so much. I mean, the children I have with my senior wife, my second wife, and my third wife, and a new girl I want to impregnate. Right now, my agenda is that anyone who is beautiful I want to have a child with. It's my new agenda.
Any special reason?
Because if you are beautiful, you don't struggle. You don't struggle at all in life.
Oh.
Any woman you see who is struggling to pay for her rent and do other things, they are not beautiful.
I see.
Let me know, it's just unfortunate that you are married. The last time I told you, don't people meet you and say, how so
yeah.
You see, a woman doesn't need education to be celebrated. You don't need a career.
Councillor, you do. I mean,
for what?
If you want to be celebrated, you should be known for a peculiar thing, not just your beauty.
No, but
your contributions.
Like what?
Your contributions
Give me one.
towards the society.
Contribution of every woman is your beauty. Because if you are ugly, they know. If you are flat chest, they know. If your bottom is flat, they know. So what is peculiar here are you? If you are peculiar, why when you went to look at Fia Shastika, she was going to the pool the last time, about 3 days ago, and I saw her bottom. I said, what? This is not Fiato. What's shame kakra?
But is it wrong to do that?
It is right. This one is appealing. The other one was not appealing.
Okay.
Right now, a Fia will never come out in public without makeup. And don't. It is the biggest common sense to have in the world. A woman who comes back like you are celebrating, like you, one day you come and say, no makeup there. You are foolish. You know what?
No.
You have created an image. Maintain it.
Okay.
So your photos is flat. If you didn't have money then, now you have money. What is peculiar about you? It's not your brand.